How's it going, guys? Coolkid399 here, and I'm just gonna start off right off the bat. I don't care what you think. I don't care. I don't care what you say to me. I don't care what you think about this. This is how I feel. This is me. This is who I am. And if you have a problem with it, leave. Click off this video, and don't even send me a hate message, because guess what? I won't even recognize it. I don't care. I don't care at all. So don't come here to spread hate, because this is who I am, and this is how I feel towards it. And I think it's time I should do this, because I'm done waiting, and this is who I am. Now, I had always had a good life. I had always had the best parents and the best brothers. Um, it originally started off with just me and my one brother, and then eventually my two younger brothers were born. And I'll be honest, at first I really was hoping for a sister, but now, looking at it, I'm glad I have them as brothers, because they mean so much to me, and I don't know what I'd do without them. They make me who I am, and I'd miss them. Even when I don't see them and I'm home alone and I know where they are, there are times where I sit back and I'm like, even though it's super annoying to be annoyed by them, I miss being annoyed by them, which is weird. But that's what love is about sometimes. Now, I had and still have a really great life. I have a really great, loving, caring, supporting family, but there was always a puzzle piece that was missing. You know, something always felt off and different, and I didn't know what that was. And believe it or not, I had always wanted to get with someone, because I always saw everyone else with a girl, and I couldn't walk anywhere without seeing a couple hugging or supporting each other or holding hands and walking by, and I couldn't help but be jealous and be upset, because I wanted that same affection and love and support, and I just couldn't, because I was lonely. Nobody was there for me. I only had my family, and I only had friends. They supported me, but it wasn't the same. I wanted a girl. I wanted to feel special. I wanted, you know... Well, in school, I was never considered a friend to anybody. I was always viewed as the weird kid. I always got made fun of. I always got told things like I should kill myself, I should drink bleach, I should set myself on fire, I should cut myself. And I was in depression. I had such bad depression from that, and it wasn't funny, because I couldn't wake up once without having the thought of wanting to kill myself. Every day I wanted to die. I didn't want to be here anymore. And it was so bad and unreal, and it sucked, and every time it just got so old to me when people told me to kill myself and drink bleach and do all these horrible things to myself. It got so bad to the point where there were so many times where I really did try to kill myself, and I didn't go through with it because I was too scared. I was too scared because I knew how much it would hurt my family if I were to seriously consider it. And then all of a sudden, something clicked, and I convinced myself somehow that I matter and it's not worth doing, because I'm only going to hurt the people I love more than myself, and it won't affect anybody else's lives than mine and my family. It won't affect a bully's life. It will affect mine and my family. And I was the only one who brought myself out of depression. And then, 9th grade happened, and I was getting made fun of again. it sucked. And I was in the same situation again, and I felt upset and lost and lonely. And then 10th grade happened. And that's when everything started to change. And I had finally achieved hope for the first time. Now, 2019, aka 10th grade, was a whole new ballgame to me, and I would have never expected anything out of 10th grade, and a lot of it is brand new to me, and I never thought I'd get anywhere. But, I finally had met someone who meant so much to me that I never thought I'd go this far to. It started off with 10th grade, first period, art class. And she was remarkable. It was like, when the first time I met her, it was like looking in a mirror. I thought she was basically the female version of me, and I thought I was the male version of her. And you can make fun of me all you want. I don't care. I don't care. You can make fun of me all you want. This is how I feel towards it. This is who I am. But anyways, it was like looking in a mirror, and it was really cool. And I didn't know much about her at the time, but I seriously sat back and thought, you know, I was sitting on my bed, real late at night. I just sat back and I was like, man, she could be a really good friend. I'm gonna seriously consider getting to know her more, because she seemed really cool in my book at the time, and I didn't know much about her, but I saw what she was able to do in art class, and I was so fascinated, and it motivated me, and it made me proud knowing that I met her. And September went on more and more, and then after that day happened, and I finally confessed my feelings, and it didn't work out at first. I was expecting a no 100%, and it very much felt like I got a no. Until the next day, October 7th. October 8th happened, and I was not expecting the day. I was super late for school, and I was literally just about to get a late, and I just made it. But there was something different. She was standing at the door for me, waiting for me, patiently. And all of a sudden, she just takes my arm, grabs it, and pulls me over, says, "Hey, we need to talk." And in my mind, I'm thinking, oh no, what did I do? Because I thought I was in some deep crap. I thought I was in so much trouble. I was scared for my life. And then it gets so awkward. And then all of a sudden she's like, "Hey, you caught me off guard, but I kind of like you too." And then my whole world collapsed, and my heart just sank. And I mean, it sank. I couldn't believe my ears. I was having a panic attack in a very good way. And I said, there's no way she just said she likes me too. Because every single girl I've ever asked out has always told me, no, I'm annoying, or they already have a boyfriend. And it was amazing. And then we became a thing, and it was literally the happiest moment of my life, and I've never met someone more better than her. She's amazing, honestly. Her artwork, her track. It's all so good. And she inspires me to do so good and so much more and better. She's someone I look up to, and she's younger than me by 1 year. And she is amazing. I look up to her, and she's a year younger than me. Can you believe that? Her artwork is beautiful. It's amazing. I have never seen such good artwork before. Every solitary day, she'd make me proud. I would always tell her right to her face, "You make me so proud. I'm so proud to be your boyfriend. You are so amazing. You're so talented. You're such a creative, loving, caring person. You're so loyal." I didn't know what to say. I loved her so much, and I would do anything for her to keep her happy and to keep her safe. And it meant the world to me. I saw how she acted every day. I saw how much she put her motivated to do her work, and it was amazing. She's such a kind, sweet, loving, beautiful person, and she's the most awesome woman I've ever met in my entire life. I don't know where I'd be without her right now, because she changed my life. She changed me. She made me the happiest person in the world. I never thought to this day that I'd be this happy. When I was with her, I was so much more chill. I was so much more laid back. I was ready. I was happy. Every solitary day, 500 times or more, I kept thinking of her, and every single time I thought of her, I smiled, and I was so proud. I was so dedicated to be hers. I was so happy and proud. I didn't care what people thought of us. I didn't give an F. I didn't care. It was the best moment of my life. I did not care. And I don't care what you think right now. I don't care what you gotta say. And if you're gonna be judgmental, and if you don't care, and if you're just gonna come here to spread hate, you can leave and get off this video, because I don't appreciate people like you. I don't care what you think. This is my life. That's who I am. And I don't care. I was happy. I was so happy to be with her. She's so amazingly talented. She inspires me. She was so adorable and cute and beautiful and loving and loyal. She was the only girl that actually cared for me and actually made me feel like I belonged. Actually made me feel like a human. Actually made me feel like that I actually have somewhere to be. That I'm loved, and I for once felt so happy. I felt like an actual person again. I felt like a real human being with real human emotions, and it was great. She gave me so much motivation every day. She made me so happy. She made me want to come to school, and I hate school, but she made me want to go. She made me motivated. I wanted to get to school 10 times earlier just to see her. I wanted to walk her home. I wanted to hang out with her. I wanted to pay things for her. I wanted to do everything and anything I could have done for her, because she was so good of a person. She made me who I am, and I thank you for that. It was such a good life. It was so good, and the winter walk happened, and I was so happy to see her. I so wish I took that job. I wish I signed up to go to Crazy Jake's with you, because I regret not going, but I'm still at least glad I got to see you. And what was so great about it was me, my mom, and my 2 younger brothers. My third brother was doing something else with his friends, but me, my mom, and my 2 younger brothers, we walked into Crazy Jake's, and I told her what to expect. I told her what to see, and she was doing her job, and she was in the middle of it, and there was a lot of people there. I didn't care what people thought of me. I didn't care. I just ran up to her, I hugged her, and I said, "It's so glad to see you, I love you." And then she's like, "Oh, I miss it so much." And then she's like, "No, not when I'm working." And it was so great, because I miss it, and it means so much to me, and I'd do anything to get it back. I would do anything. I cared for you so much that I love you. And I respect you. I respect your opinions. And I will always be there for you. I will always be the first one to support you. I will always be the first one for you. No matter what happens, I will always be the first one for you. I don't care what you think or who you are. I will always be there for you. I will always support you because you make me so proud. I am so proud I met you. I don't know what I'd do without you. I don't know where I would be if I had never met you. You made me into who I am, and I'm so proud of that. I'm so proud I met you. I'm so happy. You are just so inspiring. You have the best ideas. You are so creative. You are so artistic. You are so loyal. You are so beautiful. You are so amazing. You're just so talented and great and loving and caring, and I would do anything for you. I would risk everything just to be with, just to make sure you're happy. I would risk everything and have nothing but my name just to make sure you're happy. And I wouldn't care. It would make it, every time I see you happy, it makes me happy. And it hurts me and it breaks me down when I see you upset and when I see you mad. You are the world to me. You are my everything. You matter so much to me. You made me the happiest person I ever could be. I never thought I'd ever be this happy in my life. You are such a great person. You are the bestest person I have ever met in my entire life. I love you more than I love myself. I love you more than I love my family. And if you know me, that says something. I don't care. I think you are the best person I've ever met. You gave me a feeling of hope. You led me into the light when I felt nothing but darkness. You helped me. You are why I am who I am today. And I love it and I thank you. Because I don't know where I'd be without you. You're just such a great person and I love you so much and you're great. And I don't know where I'd be without you. And it was so fun and it was so much of an honor having you. And I loved taking you to the pep rally and I loved taking you to that night. I took you out to homecoming and I bought both of our tickets and that was the best night of my life. I kid you not. You were, the moment I saw you, you were the most beautiful thing I have ever laid my eyes on. I could not believe my eyes. I was so proud and honored that I could take you as my date to homecoming. You were so beautiful. You pulled that dress off so well. The way you did your hair, the way you did your face, just everything about you was just, I appreciated it and I loved it because I loved you. You are such a big role in my life. You have no idea how important you are to me because I just appreciate you so much and I value you so much. And it was great. And I had so much plans for us on New Year's. But you went to another party that I kind of wanted to go to with you. But at the same time, I felt like if I didn't see my family, it would have been rude. And then February happened, and I really had a lot of plans with you for Valentine's Day, but I couldn't because January 31st happened. I went to school and it was very early in the morning, and the first thing she said to me is, "We need to talk." And I said, "Alright. Are you alright? Is everything fine?" And she said, yeah. I said, is it about you? And she goes, no. I said, is it about me? She goes, no. I said, is it about us? And she goes, no. And I said, well, what's it about? And she said, I don't know, trust me, it's fine. And we finally are allowed in the school, and as we're walking to our lockers, and she's like, alright, I'm gonna be honest, you probably might not like it. You might not like it at all. You're probably gonna be super pissed about it. And I said, alright. And I said, because I got curious, and I was like, and I was thinking someone was messing with her. And I said, alright, I'm kind of curious to know now. And she goes, I don't think you want to be curious right now. And I said, I think I do. And she goes, no, you don't want to be curious for this. And I said, alright. So she goes to her locker, I go to mine, I get my stuff, I go up to her, and I'm finished with my locker, so I go to her, and it happens. Right at the beginning of the day. Very first things that was said to me was very upsetting. She goes, how do I put this? How am I gonna say this? And I said, what? What's wrong? You can talk to me. It's alright. I can, we can talk. And she goes, I'm just gonna come right out with it. I'm breaking up with you. And I couldn't believe my ears. I thought it was fake. I really did. I thought it was a joke. I thought she was joking around with me for a minute. And I went, what? Are you serious? And I let my mouth slide out loud. And I went, are you effing serious? Are you kidding me? And she goes, I just don't feel the same anymore. I just don't feel the same love that you do. And I'm like, I was heartbroken, and I didn't even have the courage to look at her anymore, and I didn't want to deal with her, and I didn't want to see her anymore. I just didn't care. I wanted to cast her out of my life. And then I will give her credit for at least saying, hey, she looked at me and she said, don't get me wrong, I still want to talk. I still very much want to talk. I still want to be your friend. And I tried talking to her, and I said, you know what, at least you're not dissing on me 100%. And if my memory serves me correctly, I punched a locker and walked away to put my stuff in my class and then go to breakfast. And it sucks. It really sucks because most to all of the day I didn't really want to talk to her. I didn't really want to see her. Even though we were still technically friends. We still are, but it sucked because for someone that I cared so much for and loved, and I had my biggest fear flashed in front of me. And my biggest ever fear was losing her. And that's what happened. My biggest fear was thrown right in my face. And it upset me because I would have never thought that would have happened. And it did. And it's been non-stop me wanting her back, and I don't want a forced relationship, but I definitely want her back. And it sucks because I keep thinking about her, and I keep dreaming about her without me even knowing, or I don't get lucid dreams much. But when I do, it's not about her. It's usually about me dreaming of like powers, having powers or some crap, because I'm still a kid. But still, it just sucks, because it's like, I see her in my dreams, I see her in my head, I hear her voice, I can't stop thinking of her and wanting her back, and it sucks because I really cared for her, and we still talk, and I at least appreciate that we're still friends, because that still means a lot to me. I'm still proud of her. I will always support her no matter what. No matter what it is about, I will always support what she does, what she feels, what she thinks, and her opinions and thoughts. Because I don't care. You can make fun of me all you want. I don't care. I don't care. Make fun of me. Go ahead. I don't care what you think. You don't affect me. I don't care. But anyways, it's been 5 months now since the breakup, and I'm still super, super, super heartbroken. Because it sucks, because that was literally the happiest I've ever been, and there was something different about her. Something in my heart keeps telling me to go for it, and keeps telling me to fight for her, and I can't, because I'm scared of what'll happen. But now it's time I have to face my fears. Because now I'm confident. And now I don't care anymore. I was so upset. My depression came back. Not as bad as before, but it came back. And it sucked because none of my friends cared. None of my friends gave me support. And it sucks because I really, for my friends saying that, oh, whatever, if you want to be with her because it makes you happy, then do it. I was really expecting them to care for me, but they didn't. Only 2 friends did. And you know who you are. Thank you. I'm still heartbroken as of today, and I can't stop thinking of her. I can't stop smiling, because she's just such an amazing person with such amazing talent, and she's so loyal and kind and beautiful, and in every way she's perfect in my eyes, and she's my world. She means everything to me, but I don't know. It's just been so rough. I can't help but think of her all the time. I see people now in the streets, and I just see everyone else with couples, and everyone else posting about her, about their girl or their guy, and it's like, I had one, and now I don't, and it upsets me, and I want to cry because of it, because it hurts. It's just like a tin can. A human heart is just like a tin can. You can crush it, you can crush it some more, and you can sit there and apologize and say the most sincere apology and really mean it from the heart. But does it fix? Does it go back? No. Just because you say sorry, it doesn't mean everything's back to normal and everything's okay. That's not my case, but I'm still crushed and upset. I loved her so much. I was a different person when I was with her. It was amazing. I'd never thought that I would have someone like her. It felt like heaven. It felt amazing. And she was the best person ever. And it means the world to me to have her. In conclusion, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you, and I very much value our friendship, and I hope you know that I will always be there for you no matter what the situation or the cost. I'll always be the first one there for you no matter who or what it is. I still care for you very much, and I hope it gets better for the both of us. I hope me and you both have a really good future together. And I'll I'll admit it, I still love you to death. You still mean a lot to me. And I wish us both the best of luck. This took so much guts to say, and it took so much courage and care and love, and this all came from the heart. I wouldn't say this if it wasn't true, and I really, really sincerely hope it gets better for the both of us. But until then, until you see this video, take care, and I love you, and I hope it gets better for the both of us, because I've never been more happier than being with you.